catch my breath. Still on my feet.
Expire. I'm fury. I am death. Go to their doom in flame
Hell has its laws. Hell. Effect and the cause. Curtain falls, but hold your applause. Squirm, for now down here come the claws. You have fought. Brave, but it's all been for naught. True souls that couldn't be bought. Doomed, detected, and caught.
Never a dull moment. Won't give in.
No more deals, it's over. The final act, you're doomed. No more grace, it's over. This house of hope. Consumed.
us are alive. Maybe we're not. Pinch yourself and check we're not dreaming the last of our lives as we die screaming.
You are wide awake, and Raphael truly is defeated.
That is incredible. We're incredible. We're spectacular. What a wonderful, jubilant, glorious day. But my poor sister, Corilla. It is not right that she died. And that makes me want to weep an ocean. She was an entire person before she ever made that choice. When we were children, she always kept the last piece of pastry for me and bloodied the nose of the bullies who pulled my hair. She was my sister. But as a wise woman once said, there's no point in crying over spilt blood. We must go on. And despite all the years I've lost, I have enough love in my heart to guide you home.
For the first time since you heard her voice, hope seems calm, and the peace flows from her into you, soothing your very soul.
And go where? I don't think I quite know how to be anywhere else but here anymore. With a lick of paint and a thorough cleaning, this could be a lovely little house. And I can hardly leave. After all, who would ever want to think of hell without hope? I hope I'll see Corilla again one day, and that she'll say sorry, and I'll tell her she's forgiven. I hope I find all the pieces of my mind that fell out of my head over all those years, and that I'll be able to put myself back together again. I hope the echoes of pain will fade, and memories of sorrow will die, and that you'll visit me here someday. And I hope you have a happy ending of your own.
Indolence breeds madness.
Wanna dance?
Still breathing, despite everything.
fought well. We could use such strength in the Blood War.
You did us a favor, Yrgir, so I'm going to let that slide.
Now I'm free of Raphael's blasted contract. I can return to the front lines. Hunting shadows in a temple for 100 years was a break. I'd have slain a score of demons before you have your next hot meal. Whoever your enemies are, they have good reason to fear you. And I'll gladly lend you my skills against them when the time comes. Until then, good luck to you, little rabbit. You're a finer hunter than any wolf.
Your way into the Devil's Lair, risked mind, limb, and freedom, and destroyed the contract that bound you, the contract you never should have signed. You realized the error of your ways and corrected them, but you would do better not to err in the first place, especially when there is so much at stake. You saw for yourself what the Chosen are capable of. But did you also see their weakness? Yes, in a manner of speaking. It was their union that made them. They had an almost flawless plan to dominate Faerun. But their distrust is their undoing. We must not fall into the same trap. We must trust one another. Good. If we can count upon each other, then we may count one advantage in our favor. You may think yourself ingenious for having slain a devil, but you have merely ironed out a wrinkle. The Elder Brain will not be such an easy foe. It is time we resume our journey to find it.
Careful, soldier. I'm burning really hot. Had a nice break in the Hells. Now that we're back, my engine's in overdrive again. Let's move. A trot will take my mind off being barbecued alive.
I'm spent. I should unwind in camp.
Looking at the painting makes you dizzy. You feel a dull pressure behind your eyes.
Trips to the Hells are usually one way, especially when the traveler causes the kind of trouble you did. I knew you were a thief, didn't realize you were a killer. Raphael's death is already causing quite a stir across the Hells. It's a rare thing for a mortal to slay a devil of his stature. In all the excitement, I hope you didn't forget our bargain. Do you have the gauntlets? Hand them over, and our deal is done. That can be arranged. If there's enough coin on the table, Mammon permits almost anything. Not a subtle point, but well made. Keep the gauntlets. Your threats aren't necessary, but your coin is still welcome, Devil Slayer.
You're going first, it was you wanted.
Boo is overjoyed with our victory. Another den of evil vanquished, and an old foe defeated. Well, Viconio was a friend for a short time beforehand, but then a foe once more. Yes, Boo, a most wicked witch. The very mention of her name gives him nightmares to this day. Boo and Minsk have traveled far and wide, and met many fine and not so fine people. It will surprise you to learn that even the wisest of friends do not always recognize Boo for what he is. Exactly! The Drow was a cruel witch, but a clever one. She knew what Boo was right away, and she had never seen his like before. She wished to inspect his handsome magnificence, and so she did. One night, while he lay asleep, twitching his whiskers in happy dreams, she crept upon his tiny bedroll holding a knife as slim as a toothpick. She meant to spill his miniature guts and study them. I did not get the chance. Boo never sleeps deeply while evil is near. He sprang into action and almost blinded the witch. She had fled from our camp by morning, when Boo told me the whole tale over a breakfast of berries and nuts. My friend, now we have settled the matter of the guild. I fear there is something I must tell you. You and Boo both. It may shock you both to know, but Minsk and this Stone Lord, they are one man. The same one man. And that same one man is Minsk. Never has Boo been more proud of my failures. I wish to believe the Stone Lord's evil was the worm alone, attainting my thoughts with foul dung. But I see now, the dung was within Minsk all along. So I wonder, if Minsk can be a villain, and Nine Fingers a hero, must it be so with all creatures? Is there good and evil within us all? Boo calls this nonsense. Less thinking of bad thoughts, says he, and more breaking of bad bones. But still, I would hear what you have to say on the matter, my friend. Even though it led to evil ends, and even the true Jaheira is not always right. She sometimes pets Boo a little too roughly, or denies him the breakfast broth so that I must dip him in the pot when she looks the other way. I begin to wonder if good and evil is not a thing of knowing, if it is sometimes a thing that Minsk must decide for himself, alone. Which is why I'm asking you. I see. In the case of Nine Fingers, perhaps it was all bunched up in that finger she lost. It shall be for Minsk and Boo to be her virtuous pinky. It is strange. A worm sits within my skull, twisting my thoughts. But it is you that have made Minsk see the world anew. You, my friend, are the true parasite. There is good and evil in all. Let us go crack villainous skulls, so that the virtue might leak free. Yes, Boo. I am becoming something of a philosophizer. Ah, the mind of Minsk is a simple place. Of what strangeness do you speak?
The memories resurface, a lifetime of battles blurring into one. A single constant is Minsk, launching into the fray no matter the foe, be they god, monster, or man. It seems just the barest glimpse of what the man before you has seen and done, but enough to know that he has no right to still be alive.
Ah, wait! That look in your eye. I know exactly what visions of Minsk you have seen to cause you such wonder. My pants. Thrice laced, in the Rashomar style, so that a berserker might split skulls without fear of splitting breeches too. They are fiendishly complex, but fear not for Minsk. With training, he has learned to master the many little knots. Well, as have you, no? Do not forget that when you gaze into Minsk, Minsk also gazes into you. We both fight evil, wherever it is found. The who and where are less important than the hamsters you meet along the way. On this matter of sharing memories, I see no reason for us to worry at one another's worms. If there is more we wish to know, we can simply ask, no? Exactly so! If I must peer into the mind of my enemy, I use an axe. For friends, there is ale. No, my friend. If you fear you have a question that Minsk cannot answer, then you can simply ask Boo.
The cub speaks. Huh. Not so much a term of age or affection as simple old habit. You object? And will be again. But now I shall mutter them under my breath, out of respect. You'll need to free up your ranks a little first. Then let us be about it.
Can't bloody believe it. No more puzzles. A travesty.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go. What's he got to say for himself?
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate.
Mr. Needle wasn't even paying enough for this good stuff.
Don't you dare puke on your uniform.
What is, dear? What is?
You, darling. You're just as rich as the day I married you.
Please get him right here. Breeze must be blowing in loud today.
Boundary. Belching smoke and metal screeches. Oh, keep the city peaceful, my arse.
My purse after.
I was just playing. Wasn't even aiming at him.
This city has been in a downward spiral for too long. Only the soft-hearted and the street vermin dare to deny it.
I suppose your mother...
Bloody ridiculous. Some folk must live a charmed life if a child playing in the street's their greatest worry.
Almost coming to blows over a pebble. What's this city coming to?
Nobody wants to read the right act to a child, but, well, discipline's got to start somewhere, eh?
There was a time when we'd have a pillory in the way, small enough even for street.
Oi! Stop a moment.
Fine. Come in then. You might as well meet the family.
Frontier's cheap.
Oh, Maller's Mark, here we go.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother?
She looks dead.
Smells it too. Ooh.
It has been a hard road. But I can clip you both around the ear to prove I am no ghost. If it would help.
Forgive us, Mother. We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home. She always brings the smartest people home, too.
Enough, Ryan. I taught you better manners than that.
No, you didn't.
A sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheira's only message contained in all this time she's been away? 7.
If you are trying to help me, please stop.
The message went, I'm sorry, you know what to do.
So why haven't you done it? You were supposed to get the young ones out of the city.
And you were supposed to be dead. That's what your oh-so-stoic message meant, yes? Yet here you are. So, what happened out there?
I got my skin saved by this one. We've come to take the fight to the cult. Which is exactly why you all cannot be here.
Why? You plan on winning, don't you? You're the one who saved her, so tell me. Are we all doomed? So fight. That's what all you heroes and harpers are for, isn't it?
You are a very irritating girl.
This isn't your house, remember? You'll keep a civil tongue under our roof if we let you stay at all.
Have mercy, sister. She's old, after all.
So old! She can stay, but only if she brought home presents.
Seems I'm outvoted. See, Mother? That is how you go about talking things through with your family. Now, if there's more to discuss, then bloody well come in. And wipe your boots.
Coming along.
That might be worth a look.
A fine day to you, sir. Are you known to this court? Crude manners, but you speak well enough. For a peasant.
Jessim discovered an old family tree in my study. We haven't had a moment's peace since.
Tetherian nobility. You might be royalty, Jaheira. You don't want to be queen, of course, and Ryon curses too much, so it would have to be me.
Careful, girl. They have a habit of taking against tyrants there.
Huh. I'm not a tyrant. If anyone calls me one, I'll have Fig chop their head off.
Boot prints on the tabletop. You haven't been poking holes again, have you, Jessim?
Of course not. Her diaries are off limits.
No arguing. Just tell me you're well.
I am well.
And Minsk?
Huh. Back to himself, for better or worse.
Good. I owe him a kicking for showing Fig how to throw hatchets. So, this cult. What's our plan?
I'm not fool enough to think I can change your mind. But if you're staying, I don't want you taking up arms. There are other ways to fight.
Really? Like what? Fair point. Though I'll leave the herb lore to Jord. I was always better at breaking bones than mending them.
I remember. The very reason Jord had so many patients to hone his craft on.
If I have to stay home and babysit, then it's your job to make sure there's still a home to look after. Take what you need, and we'll do the grand reunion when you come back for good. So, lovely as it is to have you back, Mother, go away. You have work to do.
Aye, aye, Commander. Wait, one more thing. There are doppelgangers on our trail. One even went so far as to steal my face.
Huh. All right then. If you turn up looking for hugs and kisses, I'll be sure to shoot first.
That's my girl.
You three have been just guzzling the water recently. Save some for the others, all right? Well, what are we reading now? More Londo?
No, I'm looking for any histories about this absolute.
Wouldn't bother. It's a new god. Unknowable and mysterious.
That might be worth a look.
So saith wise Jessamine.
Commander!
Spare me your salutes, little traitor. You walked me right into that ambush.
Sorry, Commander. You are my commander, but George promised me pies.
Huh. I can't fault your priorities. You'll look after them for me?
Can I have a real sword?
No.
Fine.
Water recently.
Every day.
A good day to you, sir. I apologize, but Lady Janeth is not currently welcoming visitors. If you are here with regards to her recent marriage, you may leave any gifts or warm wishes with me, and I will ensure she receives them. Forgive me. As you can hear, Lady Janeth is indisposed at present. Please come back another time. Well, of course, that wouldn't be my place to say. Lady Janeth wishes for some time alone with her new spouse and has sent her staff on holiday accordingly. Ordinarily, no. Though such generosity would not be out of character. But in this instance, I fear she has other motivations. Motivations I will not talk about. Yes, quite right.
The Gazette reckons Lord Gortash is the second coming of Baldur.
If Gortash doesn't want to pay us fair, then we're well in our rights.
Horrible about that one. Read a bedtime story to my little ones in a 10-day.
Another ball spawn buried by our hand. Ball should learn better than to send his offspring against us. They might as well be babes, dropped bare bottom into the Rashiman winter. Minsk is honored indeed, but you have not the space, hmm? Minsk and Boo stand ready. Just tell us where to do it.
Two reds for Fnairith, one red for
Wonder what's past this.
Better catch up to us.
All right, Captain. Just these three then.
Here we go.
Kren, do I see you gazing long at Boo? You wish to have a hamster of your own, I think.
I wouldn't say no. But really, I was thinking,
old is he, Minsk?
He is quite obviously in his prime. For a miniature giant space hamster. Go for the eyes, Boo!
Time to strike.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
I will ascend.
Just stay awake.
You are asking the impossible. Gyrometics require a steady hand and a sharp gaze. I can barely keep my eyes open. I need to rest.
You have a son, do you not? Is he as lazy and pathetic as his spineless mother?
Wait! Stay your hand, I beg you.
Prinsky's motivation sequence activated.
Tell me, Gondian. Tell me about your son.
He's not. Yes, Overseer Holt. He's frail in body and mind like me, like all of us. Yet by your grace, he lives.
And your wife?
She is... was useless and interfered with production quotas. You were wise to remove her from this world. Forgive my outburst. I will work through the night. This Watcher will be operational by dawn.
I will allow it. But if your work is anything short of impeccable, your son will die screaming. Is that clear?
Yes. Overseer Holtz.
God forgive me. I'm awake. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Stay awake. Just stay awake.
Red Brother, stand ready. Gondians, so much as twitch, and I'll rip your tongues out myself.
You recognize the Overseer's uniform. She's a follower of Bane, the god of tyranny.
An interloper? How did you get in here? It matters not. You revealed yourself for nothing. The Gondians wouldn't know a spine if I ripped it from their backs and beat them with it.
You're wrong. Even if we beg, even if we humiliate ourselves, it won't matter. You'll kill us all anyway.
What was that?
I said, we shall bow no more. For the glory of Gond!
I have missed this. The adventure, the danger, the kicking of butts. Charge! But charge quietly.
I will ascend.
Well, so much for peace. Now we're talking.
Weep if you wish. Minsk will not judge.
I am fury. I am death. I will not know failure.
Brzezinski's motivation sequence activated.
No! The motivator! Deactivate it! Hurry!
Brzezinski's motivation sequence activated.
Deactivated. Thank the gods.
Swift and lethal.
Sometimes the only way out is through. I'll strike you down.
So much blood. So much smell.
Nice little. The smell will attract someone.
You want to help? Then get the hells out of here before you make everything worse!
I got to get rid of these bodies. What have I done? They'll kill my wife because of this. You made me do this!
We're not thinking like that. Blessed be. What have we done? They're dead. They're all dead. No. You don't understand. The Overseers hold more than our lives hostage. They have our families. And if they see what we've done, killing me will only be the beginning. God help us.
I helped kill an
One problem at a time. Deal with the bodies.
So much blood. Oh, and the smell. Breathe.
If I hide the corpses, the smell will attract someone.
We need to get rid of these bodies right now.
I could cut them up.
So much blood.
Or perhaps incinerate them.
Every kick.
What if I get caught?
I'm gonna be sick.
We're not thinking like that.
Blood. Oh, and the smell.
One problem at a time. Deal with the bodies.
Helped kill an overseer. We need to get rid of these bodies right now. I'm so dead.
If I hide the corpses, the smell will attract someone.
Bastards deserve it.
I need to dispose of them.
You have to clean up. You have to get rid of the bodies. The smell. Blood.
Scared and miserable, with visible cuts and bruises, these people can only be one thing: prisoners.
Perhaps if I adjusted the watch's rotary.
component wields the mighty Watcher's sword, but is also fitted with a fold-out harpoon bow for ranged combat.
Need to get rid of these bodies right now. You have to get rid of the bodies. God help me.
I need to dispose of them.
So much blood. Oh, and the smell.
Cut them off.
You're gonna be sick.
Perhaps incinerate them.
I need to get rid of these bodies right now.
What if I get caught?
Oversee.
I'm not thinking like that.
It's so dead.
The targeting module, an optical focus device, is fitted within the Watcher's helm to enable aiming of the harpoon bow.
I could cut them up.
Bastards deserved it.
Perhaps incinerate them.
The torso, the largest and most complex component, is constructed and loaded with secret components on the lab level below.
Bodies.
Hallmark of the Steel Watch, these immense Watcher swords are forged in the upper city at the Hall of Wonders.
So much blood. Oh, and the smell.
I'm not thinking like that.
Bastards deserved it.
One problem at a time. Deal with the bodies.
So much blood. Oh, and the smell.
If I hide the corpses, the smell will attract someone. I need to dispose of them.
I need to get rid of these bodies right now.
Who is napping? Die in silence, evil!
Tactical. No choice but to keep going.
Ready for another round? Cry about it.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I'm heating up.
Blood comes easy these days.
Swift and lethal. Rows of them.
Bastards deserved it.
I could cut them up. Or perhaps incinerate them.
So dead! So much blood. Breathe. Oh, the
What if I
smell.
get caught?
You have to clean up.
I'm not thinking about that.
You have. Right now, tell me. There's so much blood. Bastards deserved it.
If I hide the corp, the smell will attract someone. Rows of them.
So much blood.
Cut them up.
God help me. There's so much blood.
This Watcher is in Phase 8 assembly stage. Components over-delivered for this month's quota by 114%.
I could cut them up. Or perhaps incinerate them.
So dead! Bastards deserved it.
What if I get caught?